feel it. It's your boy Untitled.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind. It's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know what to do with. It's not a race, but if it was, I'm winning by a shoe-in. They salty cause they don't know how I do it. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it, I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy, came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece, not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts, looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought.
Y'all, we having all kind of difficulty problems. I apologize. Forgive me for that, y'all. I need to be smacked up. So I apologize. Just to start off right this time. I want to apologize for everybody watching at home, on YouTube and Facebook. I just got back in town, and I'll be honest, y'all, I've been so busy. I just decided to set up just not too long ago. And I used to do a little testing on it, but I didn't get a chance to today, so I do apologize. I do have new digs here, so if you're noticing things behind me and around me, at this point, I got new stuff going on as far as my office and how it's set up and my podcasting booth, so I do want to apologize for any jack up and mess up right now, but today's show is important to me, so right now I'm going to keep it real. This is raw and uncut. Regards to how it looks at this moment or what's going on, or you see me fumbling with the camera and everything, it's because of my mood is like super serious right now. So y'all got to forgive me for that. But I want to thank everybody, give everybody a cheer and applause for tuning in. What is up, Miss Wright? I want to give you a gunshot salute. How you doing today? Yeah, I'm getting myself going here. I kind of had a little mess up there. Like I said, you can see I'm still messing with my screens and make sure everything is okay. Like I said, I just finally got set back up from getting in town after surprising my son on his birthday. So I want to give a special little birthday dance to my son right now. Let me get my little jerk on for my son. Yeah, so I had to do that for y'all. All right, what's up with you there? I see you, YouTube. Gunshot salute to YouTube. Well, y'all, today I'm a little bit of fire. I don't know if y'all follow me on social media. You've been noticing there's just been some things going on in life, and it made me kind of think about some things. Before I get started, you know how I am. I don't have a sponsor. Well, actually, I do. I am proud to announce, let's give a hand clap and applause. Mac Man's Media LLC has been trademarked. That's right, trademarked. You heard it, say it again. It's been trademarked. That means you cannot use it, you cannot steal it, you cannot take it, you cannot own it, you cannot possess it, you cannot use it without me putting a smack down on you. That's right, I'm coming to get my money. That is on the so real. And I want to give a gunshot salute out. I see you, Manzano. Gunshot salute. That's right. Like I said, y'all, I'm messing with cameras and everything else. I just stepped back in the studio. This week I was with my son, and I've been got back and I've been dealing with some things. So as y'all know, Cellulose. Boom, got you. Like I said, sponsored by MacMan Media LLC. You get a chance, hit my website. I won't tell you what it is, but before I leave, please take note on the camera and see what's really going on. You'll see my website. Y'all get a chance, check it out. No, there's not a whole lot there. It's the beginning stages, but the thing is, you can contact me and get merchandise. Hey, I do it all. I do shirts. I'm just getting into the hat game. I do guest appearances on my podcast. I'm an author. If you need me to come and do some public speaking as far as special appearances, I do all that. I want to thank everybody who follows me and shows love. So let's get into today's topics. Now, today y'all gonna get me raw and uncut because something kind of triggered me off, and this is what made me want to do today's show. Right now in America, and for all my overseas or my abroad fan club, I want y'all to just listen with an open ear, because I don't know what y'all deal with or what y'all got going on. I know that some of the people that follow me are from countries and stuff that have some things going on that are not in their control. But in America, we're supposed to have a democracy. You're allowed to vote and help your situation. So, what is up, KG? Gunshot salute. You already know you one of my faves. You one of my faves. Let's not even play that. You already know you send me ideas. Much appreciated. I'm still sifting through ideas, and I'm glad you did. Go back and do what I requested. So yes, you did. Did make it to the next round. We're gonna get into that a little bit later, but I would like to get some conversation on this. And as I'm gonna preface it, this whole show or this whole section, I'm gonna put down by saying, like I said, if you live overseas, just try to have a heart to listen, because I don't know what you go through. Like I said, I don't know. I just know what I'm going through right here in my country that I call home. And there's a lot of things going on because of if you are a follower of politics or follower of just any news, we are in a state of influx in the USA. We have some who, there is really no middle common ground anymore. We have some who's one side or the other side. And as you know, as of late, one side has kind of been doing some, to the rest of America. So, Blythe, Maine, gunshot salute. When I first started doing this YouTube thing and started this new series, Blythe was one of the first people to, follow me. So I have much love to that. So I appreciate it. I'm doing good today. Thank you. I'm doing good today. Blythe Maine says hello to everybody. But let's get back to the subject. So we're in the time right now where America's in an influx. And what I mean by that, we're in a bypass. We're in that fork in the road to where you go one side or the other. There is no middle lane any longer. You know how you're on the highway and you have that where you're the 2-lane highway and your section is 2 lanes that go the same way. And then you get to that one spot, you gotta go to made up towns, Randomville and supposed to be place. And so you split in the middle to where you're going. Well, that is how we have gotten with our politics right now. That's how we have gotten. That's how we've gotten with our government. That's how we've gotten with our way of deciphering how we should treat people and how people should be loved or disliked or whatever. We've kind of just became a group that's at that fork in the road and we go one side or the other. There is no middle. And so it's starting to create things such as poverty, hatred because amongst each other. As far as when I say poverty, hatred is like certain ones of those who have don't want to deal with the ones who don't have. It is also evolving into a lot of racial tension, and we already have had that and dealt with that for a while here in America. But as of late, since the new changing of the guard, if you will, like in the words of Desperate, if you will, the changing of the guard, there has been an uprising or a more accumulated attempt to show your disdain or dislike for a certain person, certain race, or just certain standard of life. If you don't agree with something now, you are more out to say what you have to say about it and don't give a dang if it hurts anybody's feelings or not. There's a lot of people that live in what we call this culture of which they try to cancel things out. But it is to the point now that it's going over and beyond. to show disdain for each other, which is something that we have got to stop. I was brought to this movement of talking to y'all about this today because I want you to understand that I do a lot of joking around, and I do have subjects that sometimes get kind of lengthy and get kind of wordy, and I just get on here and ramble. But that's the thing about having a podcast, is basically a communication between me and the followers. And so I'm going to share experiences of things going on. I'm going to hit subjects that need to be talked about, because we're in a time right now where everybody's way too quiet about everything. Either you're for or you're against, but either way you're too quiet one way or the other. But then for the boldness of some people in their actions towards others because they feel as if they won some type of prize or some type of trophy is just ridiculous. Whatever happened to common courtesy, I've spoken on this many times on my podcast. Common courtesy to others, love and compassion to others. Don't just keep talking about it. You've got to live it. So I'll get into a story today that happened to me, and I won't sugarcoat nothing. I'll put it all out there. I have a situation going on with my granddaughter. My granddaughter goes to this, and I won't say any names of the building itself. I won't say any of the people involved. I will keep it as vanilla as possible to not offend anyone. But my granddaughter, as you know, is autistic, very intelligent, little baby girl, 4 years old. I love her so much. She is just so sweet, Let me send a kiss out to her. And if you guys know, y'all have you guys will watch the show. You've seen her come in the show. If you ever watched my old show, she would come in every blue moon and sit in with me and talk and say some things. But she goes to a school that helps kids of her mental capacity. So I send her to school on this van daily. Well, when my wife goes out to this van, there's someone there who speaks to her all the time, continuously, and just always. And I will say it is a older white male. And y'all, before y'all come for me, remember, this is my experience, not yours. I'm just telling a story because it's going to fit. Let me go ahead and I got to do this real quick. GG Gunshot Salute. All right. Hey, Leanne Gunshot Salute. My following is coming in. They coming through thick. I love you guys, man. Love you guys. Much applause to all y'all for being so fabulous, man. I love all of y'all, man. Support, man. Y'all helping the channel grow. But back to the story, I go to put her on the van, and it's my turn to put her on the van. So the very first time I did it, I said, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" Didn't speak to me, kind of turned his back to me, put my granddaughter on the van, got in the van, and took off. So I'm like, okay, to me it's rude, but I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. I ain't going to worry about it. So I go out a second time to do it. Say, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" I speak to the lady that drives the van. She always speaks back. It's not like a big bus. It's a van with a side sliding door. So she always says hi, and I say hi back. And I do it to him. I say, "Hey, good morning. How you doing, sir?" He'll call my granddaughter and say, "Come go in the van." And he turns back. Well, this is the second time. I'm kind of ticked off. So I told my wife, I said, "You know what? I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to let this slide for one more time, and I'm going to see what goes on." Because you know me, I'm a person that notices habits. Because as human beings, we are creatures of habit. We are religiously into what we do. And what I mean by when I say religiously, in the term, you know how I'm about, make sure you understand the terms of the dictionary. Religiously meaning you'll do it over and over and over again. So we are creatures of habit. We are religiously into certain behaviors where we do it over and over again. And I figured if I give this guy a third chance, there's no way possible this could happen. So lo and behold, today, y'all, I step outside to the van. So I say, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning," to the young lady. I'm being extra nice. My wife is telling me, "Well, maybe you're kind of intimidating." If y'all know me, I'm only 5'6", but I'm 235 to 240. Now, anybody sees my pictures, they see it, say he on the fluffy side. Y'all, I'm gonna keep 100% real. If I take this shirt off, there's actually 6 to 8 stomach muscles sitting right there. Please do not think it's a joke, because I will put the lash on you. Yeah. I don't play. I'm not no small dude at all, period. So I go outside and put my granddaughter on, and I'm thinking about my wife saying in the back of my head, you might be kind of, too over the top for him. You might be too rough looking. You might be too stereotypically, I might be too aggressive looking. So I step on out. I go to put her in the van. I said, good morning, young lady. She goes, hey, good morning, Mr. Hill. I turn around to the guy, the gentleman. I said, good morning, sir. How you doing today? Nothing. Come on, not a little time to get on the van. I said, good morning, sir. How you doing today? Nothing. Turns his back. So I go to put my granddaughter in the van. She's in the front. I'm holding her. He goes, no, you need to get to the back. Don't sit up there. Don't sit up there. I'm like, okay, you still recognize me. I'm holding her. She's stopping to pick up a penny. If you ever dealt with a child, they are so curious, but courteous at the same time. It's an accidental courteousness, if you know what I'm talking about. Like a kid might stop and pick something, they'll be like, get that here. I'm like, oh, thank you. You use that. Every parent that's done it, it's that time that they can be bad. And so what you can do is you twist it. Like you have a kid, like say he'll see someone like a crayon. Or not, nope, he'll see a pen on the floor. He's not supposed to be playing with this pen, but he sees a pen on the floor. He'll pick it up. Come here, fat man, give me that pen. Oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So you turn that bad into a good situation, if you get what I'm saying. So that's part of parenting. But anyway, she's picking this penny up and she gives it to me, so I give it to the driver. He goes, well, I said, no, she's picking up a penny, sir. He took her to the back. So I look at the girl in the front, I said, while the guy's back there, I said, ma'am, your boss at work? She said, yes, Mr. Hill. I said, I need to go ahead and speak to your boss. The young lady said, well, I already kind of warned him about you was going to call. I said, oh, you can feel my vibe, can't you? She said, yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got this. So the guy turns his back. He's still not paying attention to me. So my granddaughter's back there laughing and giggling like she's getting tickled and not being put in the seat. Okay, here's where we stop. I said what I said. Older man. My granddaughter's back there laughing and giggling like she's being tickled instead of being put in the seat. Sabrina, gunshot salute to you. So now, what's up, Alberto? Gunshot salute. So now, I'm telling him, like, you know what? Give her here. Give her here. I said, oh, okay, KG, I hold on. So let me finish up. KG, I'm going to answer your question. I see you tuned in. I'm going to answer your question. I see you chimed in. So after that, I said, I'm just going to go ahead and take her to school myself. So I'm already high. I'm like, you'll speak to my wife, but you won't speak to me at all. Now remember, I didn't want to jump the gun, so I didn't do it the first time. This is the third time I've talked to this man, and he's not talked to me. But when my wife took my granddaughter out, he spoke to her the whole time from the time she walked out the door, got to the van, put the baby in the van. He spoke the whole time. With me, he never spoke at all, and I'm speaking to him. So I finally called the administration. I get a call back. Needless to say, this is an issue that kind of disturbed them because I don't know if someone else had ever, I'm not going to say somebody else ever complained, but I think somebody else might have noticed a situation or two. So I won't go into that. I'll leave that alone. But I did take her off the van, and I decided to take her myself. That way he doesn't lose his job, especially in this time of government we're in, or this time of the way people live we're in. And I decided to take her myself, which means I kind of move myself from the equation. And that way he still can keep his job, and I still can get my daughter back, granddaughter / daughter to school. With all that being said, yeah, and KG, I see you. It ain't, no, it wasn't her. It's me speaking to him, and he won't say nothing back, which is crazy. And so it brought me to this hypothesis. I'm gonna get kind of the circle on y'all. It brought me to an ending, like an equation, to the equal sign. And what that came up to was this. We've got to watch who we deal with and communicate with on a daily basis. Because everybody's not going to be your friend. They're not going to be in your corner. They're not going to be your bestie. They're not going to be your day one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's my hitter for a reason. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because I tell her all my secrets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we ain't going to go there with that. I'm just playing with y'all. I got my jerk on. Y'all see that? Anyway. But it just, man, people's mindset and their thought process on how to deal with others is so screwed up. It is so about me that I don't know where people get off with the attitudes they have to people. You don't know what nobody's going through. I know y'all heard about this lady who got, I don't know if it's Burger King, KFC, wherever it was. The lady and her manager got at it, and the manager, she said disrespect her. She went in there and she deleted the manager. She deleted the manager. She deleted the manager. And so when y'all are having these arguments with people and you disrespecting people, you never know what they are going through. Now, I try not to disrespect nobody. I'm not saying I was to that point, never, ever. I'm not on that at all. What I'm saying is when you deal with people, you got to watch how you deal with them. You got to watch what you say to them. You got to watch how they act in certain surroundings. It's always better to sit back and listen than to run your mouth and not understand what's really going on. It was irritating. And then even the audacity to think that treating someone like that is a regular action that should be performed daily. Not once, not twice, but three. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Daily. That is asinine. Asinine. So I almost say, and then to the fact you're working with kids, that there, with kids, people, that there, if it sound like a duck, walk like a duck, quack like a duck, what they say, Aflac. Y'all. So now, like I said, with me, and this is another thing I want to come out of this situation with, start taking control of your family situations. Start going on your, if you get intuitions, you better start following them and paying attention to them. You don't have to make everybody in the world happy. Be a good person, do right by others, and protect yours. Now, real quick, before I get to the last couple of subjects, I want to let y'all know right now, hey, cellulose. Right now, cellulose is where it's at. It has a thermogenic in it. It has also a crave curver. So you're not eating up everything. Man, it's good for weight loss. It's going to get you going, and also has natural energy in it. Hey, right now I'm drinking the Astro Vibe, which is a sparkling blue raz. Fire, fire, fire. You get a chance to go out and try one of these. Cellulose. It's in all your local stores. I get mine at Walmart or the Big Ten around the corner, but jump on it, man, they where it's at. All right. So now, after thinking about the audacity of the person I dealt with, it got me into thinking about how our government is looking right now. And the situation with me was just a little nugget in what's really going on. Because that attitude kind of describes the attitude that we have right now in the United States with the way we do things. A person you think is less than, or a person you think doesn't deserve your attention or doesn't deserve the decent courtesy of being a walking and living, breathing, talking human, you disrespect them every time you can. You take things from them you think they don't deserve. You either don't talk to them or you down talk them or you talk about them to other people. So our government has decided to literally do that. They passed a bill that's going to hurt so many Americans. So I don't think we are really realizing or grasping the ramifications of this bill. Even people that voted for their president are feeling the ramifications of this bill. You voted against your own interest. Then you doubled down by backing up why you voted the way you did against your own interest. And then you triple it up by coming back and complaining about the result of voting against your own interest. Where they do that at? And because of you doing that, not only did you set off a rapid rampage of removing people from where they shouldn't be, you in access started to take away liberties and things people needed to keep them functioning on a daily basis. Do y'all notice? Do y'all not know this? We are sooner or later, and I'm going to say this now because I'm not particularly sure because I watch and read and listen, but I'm not always in tune. But here's things that we have lost or are going to lose. Department of Education. I want to say there's something going on with the Justice Department. Social Security Administration offices. Civil rights. This is what I'm saying. Civil rights offices, programs, and agendas. DEI. Y'all, this is not a racial problem. This is a problem, a people problem. And I said problem twice because sometimes they, well, that's just a small. No, this is a problem. Here in Arkansas, we have close to 158,000 people who are going to lose their Social Security. Their Medicare or Medicaid. 158,000. I live in this state. I see the poverty level here. There is no way that half of these people that are losing those benefits can pay for their own medical coverage. I told you I'm in the middle. I pay cash for medical. I make too little at my job. Well, I don't really. Okay, let's be serious. I don't really work a job right now, but the job that I do part-time, I don't make enough at it anyway. Even when I was working full-time, I didn't make enough of money. I didn't make enough income to impute into their medical system. Their medical coverage system. Let's rewind. Let's say it again because I want to get it right this time. I did not make enough income to suffice getting the medical coverage from my employer. But I made too much to get it from the state. And if I got it from the state, I have to pay a certain amount of fee. So I figured I might just pay per visit. If I go visit, let me pay for the visit. If I go do medicine, pay for the medicine. You know why? I'll never have a bill. But for those who need that, I understand getting people off of these programs who've been on for years, who are able to work, who are just using them and milking them. But in between that, you have people out here who are older, have been in the middle. Oh, and the way we treat our vets, let's not even go there. We got people that are older, in the military, younger people with children that are really working their butts off, doing the best they can. You got disabled people who are actually disabled. You might not be able to see them, the disability all the time. That's another big thing that needs to stop. Because you can't see the disability doesn't mean he's able to work. No, his mental capacity would not allow him to function the right way at a job of employment. Show respect to the mental illnesses as well. So now you take all those people, and from that 158,000 you're taking from, a bunch of those people are mixed in there with that. We have lost the consciousness in our brain to accumulate a cognitive thought process which allows us to understand that we are supposed to do for those in need, but while also making sure that we can keep ourselves afloat as a country. And it is so irritating to think that this is happening. And it's not only happening to people that didn't vote for the president, but it's happening to people that did vote for the president. So while y'all here making this situation where some of you are making it black and white, this right here is a people problem. It's a problem. This is when you're supposed to unite. We waited late, and we did some things that affected how the election turned out. Okay, that's over. Stop fighting and fussing about it. Now it's time to try to fix it. It is so irritating. It is so irritating to see where we are right now as a country to me, because we already had problems, and we tried to live through those problems and through those situations and not make it what our country was about. But when you seriously sit back and you make it a agenda, not the government I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on you people as an individual. But to make it a personal agenda to hurt someone because you feel that you have the right to. As they say, hurt people. Sabrina, baby girl, you are so right. It's every disability is not physical. It's sometimes mental. So Sabrina, that's one of the things. I was going to get to that later, but I will bring it up now. I want to talk about that. Please make sure y'all, because I got one more subject, but we're going to hit this real quick. Please make sure that y'all take time to check on your people. I always tell you that all the time. That's how I say it. Check on your peoples. Check on your peoples. I did that because the moment I just had, but this is no laughing matter. Check on your people. As you have people in your family who are older, especially, we got to understand this too, especially the older generation of people. We know we deal with mental illness with the teenagers, and we deal with that with those who are retired vets and those who are in that 30 to 50 age. We focus on those, and we help those, which is a great thing to do. We need to have more awareness and more love and more compassion for mental illness. I speak from personal experience of how I felt about it at one time, and now my thought process on it is totally different than what it was before. So for any of those I've ever offended, I apologize. I show much love, and I support and I advocate for going to get services when you are dealing with mental issues. get a therapist, go see a doctor. Make sure you're on that because that is so important. But along with that, check on your older people. That's why I want to hit with this point. Do you know the percentage of those elderly people, and I say elderly, let me walk that back, of those adults over the age of 50 that deal with mental issues that never say anything to anybody? Because when you're young, during that generation of people, when they were young, they were told to sit down and be quiet. You were told that you don't need no doctor, ain't nothing wrong with you. Or if you had autism or were mentally ill, oh, that boy, why you acting so stupid? And, it led to so much misdiagnosis and mistreatment of people of that ill. And so now we're at the time where we know what it's all about. Check on your older people. Show love to them, care for them. Because there's some of us out here who don't have older people in their lives, who have lost their elder people, be it mother, father, grandma, grandparents, aunts. And we get close to certain ones and we lose them and it hurts. So make sure you're not one of the people that are at that funeral feeling pits in your stomach or in your heart. It is never too late to correct any situation. Call them and see how they're doing mentally. Check on them, make sure they're doing okay physically. Sometimes all they need is a verbal hug or just an air hug or just an air love to just let them know you care. Because it's never too late to not be that person at the casket crying, saying, I wish I woulda, I wish I woulda. Yeah, thank you. Gunshot salute to Michelle. Michelle, man, girl, you don't even know. I have so much respect for you, the way you handle things around you and the love you show to my family. And here's the thing about me. I will go on the air when I'm wrong. Y'all, this young lady has been around and has done things for my children and my sibling, and she showed nothing but love the whole time. And there was one point in time I misjudged her so bad because I was so angry at some situations with me and one of my close ones, I'll say, and I misjudged her so wrong because she tried so hard to help any situation that was being involved in that time. And while the situation was evolving, she really tried and attempted to help. And I was so upset and angry at the world that I never took time to stop and think about how people can impact the situation, be it good or bad. So right now, live on the M Spot, Mac Mans is going to take his glasses off, and I'm going to sincerely tell you, I'm sorry. I love you. You're awesome. You've given me the greatest little niece in the world. I don't care what nobody else feel about it. But she is just, I love her. She knows who I am every time I come in town. She see Uncle T1 and she just loves me and I love her back. She is awesome. But I want to give you a special applause for everything you do as far as making sure that my sibling is happy, making sure my niece is just so spoiled with her back a little bit, and making sure, that you check on my children and you show them love. I just want to give you an applause. Now that mushy moment is over, y'all, let's get back to business. Okay, so now the last thing I'm going to talk about right now is this Facebook thing. Now, you ever heard of snitching on yourself? Well, I'm gonna tell you about snitching on yourself. Let me get myself together here, y'all. I don't ever take my shades off doing the podcast. I done broke down and apologizing to folks. You ain't gonna get that again from me, so don't think about it. Y'all never get that again. I'm telling you right now. So, Alicia Kinsey, how you doing? Gunshot salute, girl. Let me get myself together here. I done broke down and got all mushy and I done messed my stuff up, so y'all gotta forgive me. I done had a moment. If you didn't catch it, you know, I had a little moment a second ago. So now everything in my podcast room is tearing apart because I didn't I'm breaking down. So we're going to just do it where I just grab the mic like the old school MCs did. We're going to grab the mic like this and hold it. So like I'm an old school MC. But yeah, y'all, my last subject is super important because I'm going to hit on this Facebook thing. You guys, if you don't want people to react to certain things, do not post them. Yeah, Michelle, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I told you I just got back in town and everything I got is falling apart, girl. You hear me, Michelle? Hold on. Woo. Going live is a mess. Look, I got it together. See, y'all know I could do that, didn't you? But this last subject is going to be on the real because the Facebook thing is getting out of hand. You got people putting all their business on social media, and they get upset when you want to. They get upset when you want to comment on what they are posting. Well, here's the deal. When you are putting all of your life out there for the world to see, the world has access to comment on it. Don't live your life through social media. You ever heard they say, don't let it work it, don't let it work you? Work social media, don't let social media work you. You gotta use it for what it's for. Facebook, I use it to promote my brand. I use it to promote the professional wrestling aspect. Anything you see on my page is gonna be one of 5 things: professional wrestling, motivational comments, comedy, MacMan Media promotions. 5, me promoting someone else. That is what I do. All this other stuff, I do not get involved with it. Now, here's what I will do. If I am having a emotional moment that is not something that is going to affect and harm everyone, but I might need prayer on it, I will comment that and post it up. Because at that time, someone else is feeling the same way or dealing with the same thing. And how do you help others? You help others through testimony, which is to tell them what's going on with you. But it's not a bad telling them what's going on with me. It's just me getting some feelings out. But during that time, I never really go into distinct details or information that may affect someone's thought process on me or someone that I may be talking about or dealing with at that time. I keep it neutral. Hey, I keep it neutral. Sorry. It's just I got this in my head. Y'all don't understand little Cool J. I crush you like a jelly bean. I'm bad. Okay. Y'all, today I am like really going in. I'm having it today, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me. It's just, like I said, I just got back in town not too long ago, and I'm just having it. My everything is jacking up, messing up today because I had to set up on the fly. I can't keep the camera right. I'm just having it. Y'all gotta forgive me. I really, but the Facebook thing is ridiculous. I see so many people use it, and then you use social media to pander to people. Literally to pander to people. Not just your plight, but to ask for things that maybe you should be trying a little bit harder to obtain on your own. Go out here and make sure that you are attempting to live the best life, but without affecting other people while you're doing it. Stop getting on social media and doing this I call it dry hating. I call it dry hating. And what I mean by dry hating is when you go on there and your intent is to do nothing but harm someone who is attempting to do something for themselves. You get them dry comments. You know exactly what I mean by a dry comment. It's when you go on there and you might see somebody like, I wonder what they doing. Oh, they doing that? I put a like on that, whatever. But you really don't care for them. Stop it. Stop it. Because the secret is they know you're doing it. They know you don't like them. They know you're doing that for the fact of you're dry hating. So let's make sure that we showing some decorum on social media, y'all, on the real. Like this video, I had a couple of mistakes, like I said, and I'm real with mine. I'm not gonna hide nothing. If I'm in the middle of it and this whole backdrop fall down, I'm gonna keep podcasting. I'm gonna keep on going. I don't care. Because I tell you, it's always about the message that I'm trying to get out, and also I'm real. Because I know I'm gonna do more podcasts where I'm gonna have good things going on than all this wonky-tonky stuff going on. But with all that wrapped up into a ball, y'all show some decorum on social media. I'm tired of seeing these arguments about things. I'm tired of seeing people put their business up there and they get mad because people know your business. How did they know I had just, oh my God. You up there, you got a reel up, you got 20 grand flipping in the air. You in the car, you got racks and bags of weed next to you, and you singing the latest rap song. Then you end up in jail. First thing you say, man, I wonder who snitched on me. Why would they have to snitch for you? You did it yourself. You're putting your business out there. Stop with that, y'all. Stop. Yes, I post stuff. I post accomplishments. Goals, I've set accomplishments. Started my company, accomplishment. Trademark, accomplishment. EIN, accomplishment. BOI, accomplishment. Granddaughter learned how to say a certain word, accomplishment. Boom, there we go. Also, do me a favor, y'all. Stop putting all your kids' business on social media as well. No, I ain't applauding that. Y'all need to get one of these. And one of these. If you got little babies, shorties, it's okay to put a post up, maybe a picture every blue moon with y'all together, but stop putting all your little kids' business on social media. Your babies, your teenage kids, let them do their own thing. Stop posting all that type of stuff on everything. Because when you post that kind of stuff, that's where people can stalk your kids. That's where people can come and find where you live at, what kid is in that household. Stop doing it. We have so many, this is the awareness part of it. Let's bring on the end. This is the awareness part of the programming. Hi, my name is Mac Mans. I want to tell you to make sure you take care of your children. That is correct. Make sure that they're safe on the internet. Make sure they're safe at school. Make sure they're safe around your home. Always take care of your children. This message was brought to you by Mac Mans LLC. Thank you. Let's make sure we're doing that, y'all, because we have a lot of these missing kids. Because these cases are getting. I don't know if y'all seen it about the little boy who got put in the back of the car by gunpoint. During that same time, there was 4 or 5 other children that got kidnapped during that same 1 or 2 day frame that we know of. Please, y'all, please protect your babies. All right, y'all, so I'm going to drop some stuff on y'all. I know why y'all here. And I'm going to disappoint some of y'all right now. I just am. I'm just saying. Well, first I'm going to give an update on the scavenger hunt. Right now, as of right now, in the scavenger hunt, I want to say it is 10 or 11. No, it's not even that. Okay, that is the scavenger hunt. We're going to first talk about the scavenger hunt for $75 for the 2 basketball teams. That I'm still hosting those drawings on Friday. So I'll be back with another show on Friday. This is just a special show because I had to get my venting out. So it'll be a special show on Friday. Probably be I thought about doing another one of the M spot, but I might swap out and do my sports show. We'll see what's going on, or even a pop-up video. Doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna make sure somebody gets paid. So that's my goal. Let's get them paid. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Love to old DB, man. Love to old DB. Let's keep it real. Love to old DB. So, I have 8 people right now in my $75 cash giveaway for the question that was asked during my my on-spot live podcast with my son, Untitled, the Let's Ball podcast. What I did was I asked a question, and where we compared a 5-man team, and we compared each player to a rap artist. And what we did was we went ahead and both had 2 5-man teams. It was team Mac Mans versus Team Untitled. Each team had 5 players. I told people to email me, and my inbox blew up. So we're gonna have that drawing on Friday. There's people that did get it correct. I thank you for that. Now the one y'all been waiting for, the big scavenger hunt. Yes, the gift card is over $200 right now. Let's applause to that. Let's give a cheer to that. It's over $200 right now. And at this moment, I think I have 7 people who have made it. So listen, y'all. Y'all get a chance. Round 5 starts Monday. Right now, if you guys have not, go back through all my pop-up videos. You will see on YouTube at Ontario Hill, Blue Checkmark Verified. You'll see it on, that is Facebook. You'll see it on YouTube at MacMan's Media LLC. Go in, I have scavenger hunt videos. Go in, get the clues, fill them out, figure it out. Every last clue can be answered all the way up until the end of round 5. And I have a lot of people asking, how will they know? If you send me an email, I want you guys to know every email is being handled by me one by one. Every email, every comment. I mean, I love you guys. I love you guys. I try to come back and feed you anything I can. Every time you guys send me an email, if you send me a messenger, you send me a comment, if you go back and look, I always try to put a heart. I always try to send a comment back. I love you guys. I thank you for helping me grow all my channels organically. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. The cheers for yourself. Okay, so now, we talked about the $75 gift card. We talked about the scavenger hunt. Now I know what y'all waiting for. Y'all waiting to hear about who's going to win these $200 gift cards. Is that correct? I thought so. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you now, because I'm having such a following on it. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more time. So I'm going to draw for those cards on Friday as well. So that was the whole plan, was to use my show to draw on Friday. So when I put the comment up on the show to get it going, I had no idea that I put up that the drawing was today. When the drawing is on, actually, you guys know I do it on my Fridays is when the drawing is actually. So if you have not entered the drawing, I'm going to tell you how to get in. I have $200 gift cards. You either go subscribe. If you're not done it before, for all my regular followers who have done it, you already know you guys already entered. For anybody new that wants to get in, go in to one of my social medias. I prefer you hit YouTube first. We're trying to grow this organically. YouTube or Instagram is where I need more followers. But if you go into any of my profiles or any of my platforms, social media, I want you to go ahead, subscribe. When you subscribe, you let me know you subscribe by making a comment in that social media platform in Messenger. Send it to me. I get it from you. I let you know that that I got it. So you're a heart or something, that means you're entered. The more you enter, the more you subscribe to either channel, the more you're entered. And right now, as you know, we started with $50 gift cards. Right now, we're at $200 gift cards a piece. So Friday, there will be 2 gift cards given out for $100 a piece, along with the $75 for the contest. And I'll update you again on the scavenger hunt. But as of for today, I want to thank everybody that tuned in. You guys are awesome and amazing. So remember, check out the pop-up videos. Check out the scavenger hunt videos. Anything I'm giving away, y'all get on it. And don't remember, I will continue to always do this. This is not something I'm just doing right now. Y'all can understand something. When you follow me, I want to make sure you get right. And there's going to be giveaways where it's going to be multiple give outs, not just the two. It'll be multiple give outs. So keep following, keep sharing, keep liking. Any subject you have for me on anything, on my podcasting shows, either one of them, or anything but wrestling ideas, because I'm getting ready to start a new show as well, please reach out to me at Motivational Muscle spelled MUZCLE at yahoo.com. Trust me, I will answer it. I will get back with you. No problem. Y'all check out my platforms. I'm all over the place. I'm on, yes, right. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I got my people in my box. I love them. They wish everyone good luck. They wish everyone good morning. Another applause to my fans, man, my supporters. You guys, I couldn't do this without you. Also, I want to send a quick shout out again to my son, Untitled, who makes my music, for my wrestling, for my shows, for everything I do. Much love. And I will let y'all know now, as of now, I am ready to go on TikTok with my TikTok shop. I'm also going to start making a little money on TikTok for sharing items that you can purchase on TikTok. So some advertising. Also, you'll see more of my brand out here now that it is trademarked. I got some big things coming up. For all those who have followed me from the beginning, you saw this. You knew this was going to happen. There's people out here that pray against you and want you to fail. But when you have one good supporter in your corner, that one good supporter could shut down 20 haters all day long.
In nature. Just to in nature.
So,
In nature.
always remember that. Always. That no matter what's going on, you can always defeat a hater. You can always defeat a hater. It's always going to be something you can always do. Much love to all of y'all. I won't keep y'all much longer. Y'all been here for a while, and I want to apologize for rambling on, but I'm glad y'all tuned in. There's a lot going on in life that we're dealing with now, and I think we all need someone to talk to. We all need the therapy. We all need someone to talk to. Love you guys. Share, follow. Check me out on IG at MacMans_fitness. Check me out on YouTube right here, MacMans Media LLC. Facebook, Ontario Hill, blue check mark, verified. And you can catch me on TikTok at MacMans Fitness. You guys are awesome. Love y'all. Just, man, keep it up. Much love. And remember what I always say. He is I and I am him. Black Bat with the branded Timbs. Mac Mans. Love y'all.
I'm on my tribe shit today. I feel it. It's your boy Untitled. Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind in spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one.